Speaking of squeezing an extra couple bucks out of people, guess what? Guess what's happening this week?
Prime Day!
Prime Day! For all America can save money by spending billions.
Yep, spend money to save money.
Let me think. Oh, it's a trick. Yep, so what are the stats on Prime Day? I'm going to turn you into an analyst, Kellyanne.
I'm ready for it. So in 2021, consumers spent $11.19 billion on Amazon Prime Day. And last year in 2022, they spent only $12 billion, only a little bit more, and they saved $1.7 billion. You guys spent $12 billion, and then you saved $1.7. So good job for you.
All right. What do the analysts think this year is going to be?
That is a great question.
Yes, do analysts forecast Prime Day? So, do you buy stuff on Prime Day?
I see if there's something I need or that's useful, but I'm very opposed to buying things just to buy things to say that I save money.
Exactly.
No, that doesn't happen at our house.
No.
At our house, it's like, hey, we buy according to need.
Yep.
And we go on it's like, Bailey wanted to buy these sneakers. You know that Nike makes a Air Jordan knockoff of their own sneakers. Do you know that?
No, I had no idea.
It's a lower price point shoe that looks a lot like Air Jordan 1s.
Okay.
And there's a little bit of a platformness to it and stuff. So it's a different shoe, but it's supposed to look like AJ 1s.
Yep.
And she likes them because they're gray or they're light blue. And she said, I'm going to look around and find out where I can get them. And Walmart had them, of all places, apparently. It was Walmart or, DSW or something.
Okay.
But she didn't go running down the Foot Locker and she didn't go to the Nike website because I push on them. I say, look, we buy according to need, but you got to do your research and be a really smart consumer.
Yep.
And also be very, very careful from buying it off weird,
websites,
storefronts on eBay because you're buying knockoffs.
Yep.
And so that's what we do. So when it comes Prime Day, it's not like spend, but we do a little bit more sensibility than that. We don't need 12 jars of the same peanut butter because
you could save $3 though.
You could save $3 and you have enough
peanut
butter to last until grandchildren are born.
But I'm
not sure I need that.
If you could get a second and a third air fryer and save $400, I think that's a good deal.
Although Bailey's taking an air fryer to college.
There you go.
We have a joke. Bailey walks down to the kitchen every morning, and our joke is, I say, Bailey will eat, and Bailey goes, anything. She'll have spaghetti. So, there's some spaghetti left? Oh, hey, there's these things left. All of a sudden, these wontons are in the air fryer. Zoom, there she goes, and I'm smelling dinner at 8 a.m. I said, why don't you have coffee and granola like the rest of us? She's like, no, I kind of want this. She doesn't eat like this. It's just a small amount, but she's looking for regular stuff. So she will. So if there's an air fryer this time next year, before she's heading for Prime Day, we may get her an air fryer if she's allowed to take that to school. Because it's kind of funny. At the school, they'll say, you can have nothing that creates heat that can cook can be in a dorm room.
Okay.
Right.
Is that microwaves too, or no?
I don't know about the microwaves. I think microwaves be okay. Microwave popcorn. Plus, you have those
little
$90 microwaves that are in a giant stack at Best Buy. It's just like a little tiny Samsung. It's big enough for microwave popcorn or ramen noodles. That's what it is. And but what have you got in your dorm room? 2 underage girls. Ounce of Coke and some fentanyl. Okay, as long as you don't have a stove, it's like
we don't want to create no heat here.
That's right. So it's just the way it goes. But interesting. So Prime Day is going to be so big. So anyway, Amazon, one of the 5 in the S&P 500, probably going to be a little bit of a pop. And then you've got Tesla was also out there.
Yeah, the interesting thing about Prime Day, though, for scale, is that as big as we think Prime Day is of 12 billion in a day, I mean, that's a lot of transactions. In China, their equivalent is the Singles Day. And take a guess on how much
Alibaba.
Take a guess on how much they generate on their Singles Day.
Well, remember, we have 330 million people in the United States, plus around 30 million people in Canada, because Canada is just a little bigger than California. and I think it's 50, someone correct me on this, 54 million in Mexico. So if you take the North American contingent
Continent.
there, that's what, 400 million, maybe a little more than 400 million? And whereas you would need 5 of those to make the 2 billion in China, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. So a Prime Day is 13 million this year, 12, 13 times 5, 110, 120?
140, 7
140, so it's even
7x,
bigger. So they're
yeah.
buying even more
Yep.
on a per capita basis.
Way
Holy
more.
moly.
Way
Yeah, no,
more.
it's so we got a little bit of ways to go.
140 billion.
Yeah, that's a solid number in a day.
You know,
That's a lot of millions in an hour.
do you know how, like American consumers like, the fashion brands and the perception, oh, this is Italian, even though it's all made in China and stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder if, do Chinese consumers want, the American versions of these products?
Yeah, that's
Or to
that's a good question. I think that some of them maybe, but iPhones were big in China and Tesla. I mean, they set up a factory there, and that was one of their second biggest markets. But it also depends on how much it's first movers advantage versus
Yep.
they just find similar knockoffs and they run with those.